boys and girls, something just happened. I don't know what. We're pulling the hill east coming out of Lamar, and we lost a lot of power. I don't hear the turbo, like literally at all. We're building some boost with very little, if any. That oil pressure, water temperature's fine. It's not misfiring. Coal when I upshift. They're running out of fuel. I don't know how we're still running if I did. Strap in the road. Dog.
Hey, Cabover, you got yours on?
Yeah, I got it.
FSC Truck on YouTube?
Yeah, sure am.
Oh, heck yeah, I've been watching you all the time. Awesome to finally see you.
I appreciate that. Thank you much.
Not a problem. Stay safe out there, driver.
Oh yeah, I got you. What in the world is going on here?
Maybe something clear here.
These counterweights standing on their head.
How come I'm standing on their head? Maybe they'll get up.
Running out of power was instant too. It was literally just with the downshift. Well, at exit 192, there's a truck stop. If it's low on fuel, I can stop in there and get fuel. I just don't think it's low on fuel. It had a little under half when we left Youngstown. I mean, all an engine needs to not be torn up is oil pressure and not be overheating, which we are not. I'm starting to think the governor took a dump. Jake's run fine. the ramp here and see if I'm actually out of fuel or not. I don't think so. That rumble strip is harsh. I don't know what's up. What's the matter, Orwell? What's the matter? All right, let's press on. Plenty of fuel. It's a funky way to do it. Just the man I was hoping to talk to. Oh boy. Oh, I'm having all kinds of fun out here in Pennsylvania. I got a dumb question for you. Right now my truck's running fine. Well, it's not running fine. Meaning it's got oil pressure, it's not overheating, everything's good there. it's running as if it doesn't give me the rest of my throttle, like the governor has took a crap. It's not starving for fuel because I know what it does. When it does that, it stumbles and fires and it tries to die. It idles, everything's fine. It's making low boost, but it's not boost leaking. I don't hear it. And when I shift gears and hit the throttle, it gives me almost no black smoke out the stack. I don't think the governor is opening up all the way. So with that, I don't know if that's sold as a unit or in individual pieces. How does that work for this? Yeah, because you got in the beginning, people commonly refer to it as an injector pump, but behind the injectors, then you have your governor, your fuel shut off, where your throttle linkage hooks to. So it's not injectors, it's not missing. It's just, it's almost as if it won't let me put the hammer all the way to the ground, I think that's the governor, but I don't know if it has to be, if it's like a unit, you just unbolt it and replace it, or if it's the whole. Right. Yeah, if you could, I guess. Cause I didn't know. Like again, I didn't know if it was sold as a unit. Like you just unbolt it off the injectors itself, off the back of that block. No. Right. You got my email? Excellent. Alrighty, thank you. Yep, alright. Alrighty, here's the skinny. I'm still running. I don't know what happened, but we're still running. The truck, I think, lost its governor. It gives me some throttle, but not a lot. It's not black smoking when I downshift or upshift, which tells me I'm not throwing fuel. It's not misfiring, so it's not running out of fuel. So we're still good and running. I don't believe I'm in any danger of breaking down, but I'm running a little slower than where the hills kill me. He's giving you a heads up so you know what is happening with me should something happen. So I think we'll still, if everything stays as it is, we'll still be good to get it off tomorrow. Just it's going to take a little longer, but it's not out of the realm of possibility that something can fail. Hello? I must have not caught the joke. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this must be snake pit month this month. Yeah, fix one problem. And see, that's the other thing that makes me nervous. I'm like, well, what did I just break? If I fix other stuff, sometimes it's something you dislodged and screwed up. But like I said, it's not boost leaking. It happened coming up Lamar Hill. I downshifted, hit the throttle, and it went and it died. But then it picked back up. It won't give me more than 15 pounds of boost, is what it's doing. But I would hear a boost leak. So I don't think it's boost leaking. I would hear that. I think ultimately, if I make my drop, I'm just gonna run it back. Because unless we can find something light. She's struggling. Don't mean to scare you, but we're trying to, I think it'll be alright. Absolutely. All right, big dog. I'll let you know if anything changes. Yep. All right, bye. Hello. Hope you're having a better day than me. Well, here's this. Yeah. Well, here's what's going on with me. I'm down here by almost by Berwick right now. So I have I'm running an old truck. That's an old 84. So it's a mechanical engine. I don't know if you mess with a lot of them. I'm sure you've dealt with a lot of different types of us drivers out here. Anyway, I'm not broke down. I'm still running. I think my governor has given me crap. In other words, it doesn't give me any real power. It goes down to it'll go. If I'm on flat land, it'll go. It'll go as fast as I want it to go. It don't pull a hill for spit. It just doesn't give me any power. So the problem is, between me and you is a lot of mountains, so it's going to take me a little longer to get there. But I am going to... Exactly. I know, it just is what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop at the 230 something down here on 80, where the Loves is, and I'm going to run in and get something to eat quick. But I'm going to throw a Hail Mary. What I'm going to do, I'm going to shut the truck off, and I'm going to refire it, and hopefully the act of restarting it will. I was nervous about. I wanted to at least be parked in case it doesn't want to come back. I'm going to throw a Hail Mary. I'm going to shut. Exactly. I'm going to shake it loose, hopefully, see if I can get her to come back to life. And actually be powerful again. Because it was running beautifully. I downshifted, hit the throttle, and then it gave me just a mince of power and then not much power. And I'm like, oh. So it's weird. No, because I just replaced them before this run. Number one. Number two, I know what that feels like. The engine starts shaking and the engine will misfire. So no, what it normally does is when I shift, she'll roll coal out the back of the, out of the stacks when I shift. No, this is a 1984. This thing was built. No, the thing is, I don't think it's giving the fuel. In other words, the injector pump isn't giving the engine any fuel. Hence, it's not blowing black smoke because it's just, being it's an old truck, it likes to roll black smoke when you get on it. It ain't doing that. So that tells me it's a fuel delivery problem, but not like a jam filter or low on fuel or anything like that. Yeah, so the engine just doesn't, basically it's governed down to nothing. So I will let you know if anything changes, but right now we're just gonna be running slower than we want to, but we're gonna give it our best. Yeah. I have to look at the time. As far as I know, we're good till night. So the goal was to at least get in Connecticut, but that may not happen. Okay, now I'll have to take a look. Right. Yep. Well, we'll find out. Right now, it's just a matter of getting. Right now, the first step is getting at least as far as Milford right now, because it might. I don't know how long it'll add to my time to, to get up over the hills and crap with a truck that doesn't really want to do it. I just turned it, I don't know what I did with my cameras. I just turned it off and turned it back on. And we're sitting over here at the Burger King in, I forget the name of this town, over by Berwick. Now she's rolling coal. It might have woke it up. Let's see what it does. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Hope for the best. Alright, I grabbed Burger King. I'm gonna bump over to the Love's, get fuel. I'd feel more comfortable having more fuel in the tanks. Not much distance from here to there. I'd certainly love to see if we're making power. I think we are. Well, it's so hard to tell. Well, no, you get on the damn highway. Holy. That was a mistake coming in here. Look at all that damn coal on my windshield. Oh, sorry, boys and girls. I didn't mean to F you, but I need all the downhill I can get. I don't know, maybe it won't be that bad, I'm hoping. Ah, frustrating. I think what's pissing me off more than anything else right now is I don't know exactly what is wrong. Well, I'm just grinding my gears mentally, thinking and thinking and thinking. What could it be? A fuel starvation problem. The engine misfires, stumbles, and it gets real deep in the throttle. I don't know how else to describe. You ever ran a car out of gas? Especially a carbureted car. You know what I mean? Where you take a lot more throttle to do anything before it finally conks out and dies. She just isn't delivering any real power. Why does it feel like it just came back to me? Granted, we're on flat ground, but I need to gauge. I don't know. I can't. Like I said, I'm frustrated. I don't know what's wrong. Deceives you. Makes you think it's maybe getting better, and then it doesn't. Way too much truck for that little trailer and that little half-ton pickup truck. He's got no stability. Coming downhill, he's fishtailing terribly. Let's go, Orwell. Let's go. Boom, boom. Ain't running right. I just have knock on wood simulated dashboard. I just think Orwell has it in him. I think Orwell wants to get the job done and wants to go home under its own power. And back in the shop. I don't know how. Now, G over at Caterpillar, he's good at digging up old stuff for me. Anyway, he sent me, I don't have the books and all of that on here, but he sent me an email with the diagram of the governor. And all I think is happening is when I hit the throttle, it doesn't apply enough pressure on whatever it does in the injector side of the pump to open it all the way. As if, think of it like a spring, but one coil broke. So it pushes, but not enough pressure to actually open the injectors as much as they should be opening. Does that make any sense? I'm just literally speculating blindly. I'm literally picturing a ball governor, you know, with the spinning balls, like an old steam engine or a freight elevator. I'm literally picturing that in my head. As dumb as that may sound. One worry I have, I ain't gonna lie, is if the governor completely fails and tries to run away, can I stall it within gear? You know, stab in gear and stall it out. I do know I can obviously crawl underneath it and shut the fuel supply down. I don't know how long it run on what I have in the fuel line. But I do know where to pull the supply line out. Not pull it out, but shut the fuel valve off. Come on, Orwell. You can do it! I don't know why, maybe I'm wrong, but I just have faith. I have faith in a little buggy I built. The hill's really gonna stomp them into the ground? It's poor Jervis. Is when I'm actually doing 65, 70, I feel like I'm going at like light speed. I'm thinking that's the play. Get it loaded tomorrow and then turn and burn for the crib. 1,200 some mile Deadhead all the way home to get it worked on. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna work on it out here on the road? It's ridiculous. close to the 84 split here. So, I mean, we're getting it done. It's just taking longer than I want. Just thinking of the bigger hills we have. I think Port Jervis, New York is the biggest one that we'll have to deal with. And there's the one right before where just stay on 84, you get off the 380, go down the hill, 84 goes to the left. That's a good sized hill and it's a left-hand exit, which adds to the suck factor. The whole world going to 84. Kind of feels that way. You know, the other thing I was thinking, my dad used to tell me all the time, and he's proven it to be right. When I was a kid, he told me, he said, when you fix one thing and then something immediately breaks after, go back and fix what you broke unintentionally while fixing the first problem. And I remember that happened with the 89 Suburban that he had. The parking brake wouldn't stay on. You push the pedal all the way down and it wouldn't engage. Instead of taking it apart, the grease got stuck where the teeth are, where it holds the pedal down. You know, as a dog in the paw. You know, the ratchet part of it. You release it when you pull the knob. Well, the grease had gotten real hard and wouldn't let it engage. So we took the pedal out, cleaned it, and put new grease on it, and put it back in. And then 2 days later, my dad, one of the back door windows won't roll up in a Suburban. Couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. Dad's out there chasing wires and figuring it out. I'm trying to find where the wire goes. And finally Dad finds it. He said, hey, what's this wire that goes behind the parking brake pedal? I don't know, it seems to disappear. He goes, yeah, it's the only wire that does. I pinched the wire when I reinstalled the pedal. I don't know, I was like 14. And he's like, yeah. You fixed the parking brake pedal and you created a short, which made the back glass not go up. You kept popping the fuse. So we were able to figure it out. It took a while. So I'm wondering how much of that principle applies here. But I'm adding up everything I did, and I'm still not convinced that it's something I did. With maybe one exception. What did I do that I changed? I put new fuel filters. I put new oil filters. New aftercooler. All new seals. New antifreeze. What else did I do? But remember when I went with that snowplow load in Wyoming, the green APU was struggling when it was trying to tickle the air conditioner on. It would run the air a little bit and it would stumble. And then the next day in Utah, that night, that happened overnight, but it never died. It just stumbled like it was gonna die. And then the next night, or that night, I keep saying, damn it, I keep messing it up. I got too much worrying about what's going on. This is the stuff I'm talking about.